Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Why I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. Don't ask me why I said it 3 times. Last episode we finished off with the normal job quests of Heavensward for all of the combated jobs. And with that being done, we can now go and finish off the main story of the base, I guess like the base game of Heavensward. And then afterwards we get to do a lot of side stuff. Yay! I mean, yay. I'm looking forward to it, but the audience may not. Who knows? I sure as hell do not. I will be, I think, finishing these expansions with, like this expansion, these expansions. I will finish Heavensward with the Heavensward jobs, because thematically accurate. They are all now level 60, so I can technically do whatever I want. Oopsie, this way. But I feel like after everything I've already gone through with these jobs, may as well continue. Beep, welcome to the flagship, Mr. Lin. Mr. Lin? Nutty! You're almost at your destination. Blip, blip, warning. Intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. I have an itchy back. Right. Where are we going? Oh, warning, intruders approaching. Oh. Just freaking shoot him. There we go. We need more. There you go. Beep. Area secured. Lifting access restrictions to the etherochemical research facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Blip. No energy source detected within the etherochemical research facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Mrs. Lin. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. Bloop. As we now unlock the etherochemical research facility. I will meet you guys back here once I have gathered a crew. Right. In we go. I will be doing this as a Dark Knight, if you haven't noticed already. Mainly because I wanted to get a relatively fast queue. Just thinking about doing it as machinist first, but nah, whatever. I'm a tanking main. I can do this. And I also feel fancy with my new glamour now. Right. You can do a lot of like fairly sized pulls in this dungeon, I would say. Nothing too crazy, if I recall. This is in general a pretty fun dungeon though, although it is a relatively long one, if I recall correctly. I didn't get that up. Goodbye. And now who do we run into? But good old Guardians. Good old Garlic. The Garlic Empire. Come on, buddy. Die.
I will crush you underfoot.
Savages. This guy.
In the name of the Emperor.
Our first little boss is, of course, regular Van Hydrus. He will deploy turrets. He will use Magitek Slug. It'll just shoot you. And the Magitek turret will also just target somebody and shoot him with AoEs. Shoot him. Also, I remember just being on that button. I was like, something doesn't feel right about using F1 for that. Or like at F1. Or Alt F1. Okay, yeah, that makes much more sense. Also, there's no items to be gotten in this dungeon. Because why not? Well, it's kind of like... I guess this is similar to what they did with Cash to Meridianum and the Praetorium. Although, a lot better. Because there are no cutscenes that you can't skip in this place. Pre-cultured biomass. They're relatively weak. They will usually die before you even reach the next point. Now wait for the rest of the crew to arrive. And then we get this boy. We will release bioweapons on you. Who shall hopefully just congregate around me. That's it. And there's even more. 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 If you have done the coils of Bahamut, then this architecture and all that jazz should look relatively familiar. Since it is, of course, of Allagan design. But next one. This one will employ similar tactics. Because why would he do it a different way? I'm going to use Rampart because kind of want to ease off the pressure on the heel. Well, there's not much pressure at the moment. Something is better than nothing. Hello. There be more. I've not done this dungeon in a while, so honestly don't really remember all the pulls. Ready for an even more interesting boss, if you have done the Course of Bahamut, or have seen the Course of Bahamut. Nice. The weighing of the hearts will make them transfigurate into something else. Into a boss from Coils. This over here is a reference to Caduceus, which is one of the bosses. Then we have a Melusine reference. We'll use Petrifaction, everybody's favorite thing to deal with. PTSD right there. If this were Savage Coils, they would get one shot by that. If you're petrified. And then the Avatar. We will use Ballistic Missiles. It doesn't, however, one-shot you in this case. There's supposed to be 2 people in there, but whatever. It's not as crazy as in the Coils of Bahamut, so it is kind of a non-issue in this fight. There we go. We are approved for mass production. So they were really just making a lot of bioweapons in here and all that jazz. We have our usual elevator battle. I used the wrong move. Oh well. Can I stun you? No, I can't. Okay, well, rip. But also just be sending, like the drones will just be shooting random AoEs around. The only thing that you should care about as a tank is getting that Dreadnought and pointing him away from the rest of the party, because I think they cleave. They usually cleave, so I wouldn't really know why they would suddenly be different. But who knows? Who flippin' knows? If you don't know where to go, just use the map. It will tell you. Like this mini-map over here. Not the big map. Some random, you know, clones. As we have seen before in the Crystal Tower. And some cultured enemies. As is how the game describes them in any case. Okay, I did really think that like this dungeon would have like bigger pulls. It's only the beginning really that seems to have some sizable pulls, and I guess the orb parts with the bioweapons. But this part over here is kind of disappointing. When it comes to the amount of enemies I can pull. It is the thing to do as tank. Pull everything in the near vicinity and survive. There we go. And then we have these 3 boys. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. It is always interesting when I'm recording and doing actual content. Like I'm doing duties. Because I do feel like I need to be, you know... I don't need to be sloppy just because I'm commentating. And that, my friends, is just about it. We only have the boss at the end to go. Time to annoy these people by watching the cutscene. Smiley face. If they pull and they die, that's on them, not me.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
As we get to deal with the both of them. You know, I haven't done this fight since they changed like stuff in Heavensward. You used to fight them separately from each other, and now they're together. Interesting. Yeah, this is... I don't know this fight. But I can hazard a guess as to what I need to do, yeah. Ah, they share their HP with each other, okay. Gotcha. Fire. I can see what's gonna happen. They're gonna go to each other, yeah. And then blow up. And an even bigger explosion. This person's going in them. Okay, these are donuts, alright. Gotcha. End of days, nice. I know that move. Okay, this fight's pretty cool now, though. Before it was kind of a joke. It is kind of what usually happens. It's like the auto content. Whee!
Such strength, it defies all reason.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Fusion Ha. They didst fuse together. I wonder if they changed this fight or not though. Shadow Flare is just rate wide damage. That was the same before. Ooh, Tank Buster. Nice. With an AoE on it. Height of K. Ah, I know that move. I know that move. That was magic damage. I could have used. Oh no, I could have used. No, I could have used Dark Mind. Okay. Oh. Wait, what is happening first? I guess we're gonna be safe in the middle, or we need to go in the middle first and then move. Okay, gotcha. Nice. That's cool. I like that. Once again, not a thing from the original fight. Universal manipulation. What the hell is happening? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna blow up now. Okay. Wow. What the hell is this? Show the enchantment to another party member and respect this. Wow, that's so cool. This is actually a really cool fight now, huh? Can we chain to somebody? No, I'm not, because there are only 3 people being chained, so. Entropic Flame. Good old stack markers. Gotta love them. Arcane Revelation. That's a big ball of something. Okay. I love the fact that I can just enjoy this content anew. I just like have some sort of blind content being done on this channel. I like on the ffXIV playthrough in any case. There we go. Big damage. That is a lot of damage. We're using Dark Mind. Oh yeah. That was a lot of healing that I did not need. But it is appreciated. Right, this again. It's first gonna be the explosions. And then the donuts. Yeah. And that seems to be all. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. Got a buttload of tombstones from that. And a commentation. I do that. Anyway, I'm pretty dang sure that this is voiced.
That she might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But she has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
Insert coffin dance meme. Sorry, I had to.
You?
In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize. The Dread Worm's eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin, It has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero. My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us?
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god!
A god who knows not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die! Gods feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict. Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or primal. Wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
And thus we unlock the Singularity Reactor. In the middle of all of that, by the way, my cat decided to jump on my laptop while I was recording. I was terrified because, you know, she could press any freaking button and who knows what all the buttons do. I sure as hell don't. So that was terrifying. Anyway, I'll be right back. Time to defeat a God King. Let's see how, like, if this fight has even changed, really. I'm curious. For anybody who has been unaware up until this point, the Heavensward are a reference to...
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Anyway, it is a reference to a summon from Final Fantasy VII called Knights of the Round.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
What? There we go. What? Is this other person really just not gonna... They had their tank stance on, but they didn't attack. Whatever. And now they... Oh, okay. I see how it is. Either way, he will use Knights of the Round every now and again, where he will summon his buddies to do different things. Remember the Shining Blade move? Where his balls explode after a while? He also has Ascalon's Mercy, where he has a lot of different lines appearing. Like a lot of AoE's lines, whatever. I also noticed that we have 3 Reapers in our party. Right, another one can do that, and the Lightning Storm is similar to what Remove did, if you recall. Whenever he uses the Dragon's Eye, he's going to get a damage up. Dragon's Gaze, look away, or be confused and probably run into the wall, which I think kills you. I'm not sure if it kills you in a normal version. Okay, no, you just stand still and do nothing. Meteor Rain. Just AoEs on everybody. Move out of the way and that's all. Ancient Quagga is a Raid White. Damaging attack. And once you bring him low enough, it is time for an ad phase. Where we will have the different knights doing different little things. Burning Chains, if you remember from Cherubart. These are towers over here, just like in Bahamut. You have to stand on them and take them, otherwise they will blow up and do random stuff. Then we have Sir Zephyrin. Okay, my game was... My god, my internet. What the hell is happening? Either way, he will charge up, and the more HP he has left, the more damage Sacred Cost is going to do when he finishes casting it. And then we have 2 dudes, which I think you need to tank separately. I do not really know. It apparently seems like in a normal version you don't really have to do that. There's random people who will use jump attacks. Random knights. Those are... The damage of that is of course based on proximity, as is shown by the beautiful mark on the floor. Okay, we have somebody, aka me, who is going to get dashed upon, and then some ice puddles, and then this stuff. There's a lot happening at the same time though in this. And then we get Holy Meteor, where we are now supposed to kill the comet circles and the meteor circle in the middle. In the meantime, avoiding this, I guess, pizza AoE from the boy in the middle. Get hit by it and he'll be stunned and flung into the air. And then he will go and summon his knights. Where we have to deal with damage from Light of Ascalon. And be knocked back also. So, just keep walking forward. So that you do not get pushed into the wall. And then we get hit with Ultimate A. But it is not enough. And King Sodom is now just dying, flailing around and dying.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand. Who? What are you?
Yay! There we go. Time for cutscenes.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that. It would seem the Eye has served you well. Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
child. What hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Chief! Over there! Oi! Haha! Gods damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
Where is Estinian?
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion, and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Astinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, We must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Do we get the credits now?
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
These are the credits. I'm pretty dang sure. Because I recognize this song. Yep. It's either because I can skip, but wasn't there like another way that I could? Yes, I could. Number 2. So I could just make it go a little bit faster. Oh boy, Heavensward. I would suggest that you enjoyed this piece of music. Once this music is over, I will then skip the credits. There we go. What an expansion, am I right? It's kind of wild. Mind you, I still really like A Realm Reborn. Like, yeah, in general, like I like it as a good like starting point of the adventure. But Heavensward is really like where stuff really becomes more involved. Of course, we are not anywhere near done yet with Heavensward. We still have all of the side quests to do. After doing all of the side quests, we're then going to be doing all of the special side quests. Unlocking dungeons, unlocking duties, doing all of those, doing extremes. The normal raid series, so like the Claws of Bahamut, but then from this expansion. Trust me, there's still a lot to do. There's also still the Alliance raid series. So, but we're first gonna do the normal side quests. I'm pretty dang sure that that is what I did in the RR playthrough also. Should that be wrong, I may change things, but regardless, there's still a hell of a lot more stuff to do. I will not be doing a main story for a little bit, probably. I would say quite some time. because there's a lot of content in between. And with that, I will shut my mouth now, and you can listen to the end of this song, or the rest of this song, and then we will go and skip the credits afterwards, and check another cutscene afterwards. And then we just get this music. Some other random pictures while the credits rolling. Meanwhile, is this voiced?
Yes. And Igayorm have fallen.
Nice.
Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools! It's a primal!
Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. Alright. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The Lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade, Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the paths ahead hold no shortages of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. And there we go. So we now get the end of Ascalon. We also got titles for every one of the job quests, which I totally didn't miss. Anyway, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode of us playing Final Fantasy XIV, and next episode we're gonna start doing a lot of side content. In which order specifically, I cannot tell you because I do not remember. So I will check how I did it in A Realm Reborn, and I will do it the same in this content. Anyway, goodbye.